Story 1. So, this story happened 17 years ago, and it still gives me the creeps. There was this Mallory girl I liked, and we used to hang out a lot. So, I was 14, and while Mallory was 13, and again, we were going to hang out, and then we were literally in the forest, just hanging out in the forest, and then Mallory said, "Who's that?" And then we looked. There was this man just standing, ever so tall, like a statue, just so far from us. He was so far, I couldn't make any of his features out. And then I just said, ignore him. And then we kept on talking, and that's when Mallory said, "There's the man again." I said, "Oh my God." And that's when we decided to exit the forest. And then we were at the park. We decided to go to the park so we can have some alone time. And then Mallory said, "It's the man again." I looked behind. There the man was, again, at the swing set. And I got so pissed. So I said, "Man, leave me alone." And then that's when the man just started to get really closer. And then I said to Mallory, "Let's just go home." And she said yes. And that's when the man sprinted after us. That's when we ran too. We ran all the way to my house. And that's when the man stopped following us when we came into our door. We looked out our window. There was the man, just looking at us through our window. And that's when the man just walked away. Now, I just got so worried because now he knows where I live. But I tried to forget about it. But something really disturbing happened when I was sleeping. When I was literally sleeping, I woke up to a bang at my door. So I went up to see what it was. There was the man before. I screamed at the top of my lungs like a girl. And that's when the man sprinted away. And my parents came in and said, "What's wrong?" And I said, "Nothing." And then I just got back in bed. And then the next day, Mallory came over, and I explained everything what happened last night. And she said the same thing happened to her too. And she heard a bang at her door, and when she opened it, there was the man. And then that's when she closed the door and she locked it. This story still gives me the creeps to this day, 17 years later. Story 2. Well, me, my two friends, let's call them Chris and Matthew. And we used to love playing hide and seek, even for late high schoolers. When I say late high schoolers, I mean we were all in 11th grade, in our second last year of high school. And again, we loved playing hide and seek, so we decided to go play hide and seek in this little hospital at night. So, anyway, when we literally entered the hospital, it was really vacant. It smelled awful in there. Not like the abandoned smell, it smelled like if someone died in there. But we started to play hide and seek. I was the seeker. And then it took me forever to find Chris and Matthew. They were hiding together, and then I said, "Found you." And then we came out laughing, but there was something that I wanted to do, and so did Matthew. We wanted to take some photos of the old hospital. we were looking, just looking around. But when we literally looked in this room, it literally shut the door by itself. And when I opened it back, there was this old woman just doing her exercises. And then when she looked at us, she stood up, and then she had on an old white dress, probably back in the 1800s, and she had old gray hair. And we thought she had legs, but no, she was floating. That's when me, Matthew, and Chris ran out of there. And then we ran all the way home. And also, I asked if Matthew and Chris, if they wanted to stay the night, and they said no. They'd been freaked out enough. To this day, I still wonder. I don't believe in ghosts, but if I did believe in ghosts, what, that woman in that hospital, that's what I would have thought. That was a ghost. Subscribe for more.